Your swagger is so amazing that people are gonna want to be you within 5 minutes of being around you. Let me repeat that. Your swagger is extremely valuable. The way you carry yourself, your aura, your energy, um, people are gonna want that. They're gonna want to take it instantly. They're gonna do everything they can to see, is this dude real? Is this gal real? What can I do to get a piece? And when you are guarded and you keep your walls up because you know what's coming, you know what you're dealing with, they will hate it. And then that's when the bring the avalanche, okay? Well, that's when, the gossip starts, the smear campaign starts, that's when they run off, that's when the victimization starts, that's when ostracization starts to kick in, that's when the challenging you kicks in, that's when, they're bringing different parties around, different people to try and talk to you and test you out, and then go and report back and then come back again and then get someone else and go and report back because you are so special. No one has ever seen anything like you. They have never seen someone with your aura. They have never seen someone with your energy. They have never seen someone with your charisma and authenticity, which is a lost, valuable thing. It's not even a thing, it's a lost, valuable asset in this society that we are in. And I don't know, you guys viewing this video, I don't know how old you are. I don't know, your genders. I don't know what parts of the world you're in, but it goes for any and all of you out there who embody your true, authentic selves and don't judge people and just wake up every day as yourself with no like external need for validation or hunger for uh um acceptance or anything. It's like you are one of those people where you go out there in the world and you are confident, even though you're not perfect. Maybe you're not perfect, right? You're not like you don't feel like a superhero, but you are pretty confident in yourself. Like you don't need people's attention, validation. If something bad happens to you, you'll take the L and figure it out. You won't go whining to people and be victim. If you're one of those people and you go out there, people smell it on you and they don't like it. And they will try to steal your swagger because they think that what you're doing is something you stole from someone else. But the thing is that it's not something you took from someone else. It's something that God put in you. It's something that you chose because you answered the will of Jesus. You chose to follow Jesus as if he's right here in the flesh, like next to you. You chose to follow him and be like him, and you're trying to discern the will of God without without uh without just sitting and doing nothing. Without, because you still need to take care of yourself, and maybe you have life obligations that you must get out every day or do something you have to do every now and then, or what your life looks like, right? But ultimately we're all looking for the will of God. And I am looking my search with God has been a very interesting and sometimes even emotional journey for me. And I there are times when I just wish he was right here in the flesh. I could just literally drop everything and go follow him. And but we know he's with us always, but he's not necessarily in the flesh like he was in those biblical times, like in the Bible, right? He's actually among the people with his followers, right? I mean, since that's obviously not the case, but he is still here with us in spirit. Um, God is still here with us in spirit through the Trinity, right? And but accepting that fact that, well, I can't get up and literally go follow someone that who says they're Jesus, or Jesus comes here and says follow me. Well, that's I that has the come he will come again, but we don't know when. So um It's it's a battle every day, and it's the people, they think that what you're wearing is not real. They think it's fake, but it's not. It's real. And some people they cannot accept that. They cannot put their head around that. They cannot believe what is in front of them. When they hear your voice, they'll, whatever they're doing, wherever they are in public, they'll look up and be like, "Whose voice is that?" Even though they have nothing to do with you. Even if they're in the middle of a party, even if they're with their freaking they're with their they're with their like posse or something, or they're with their family, or they're having an argument with someone, and they hear you talk, just in the, like you're standing over there talking to someone, or talking to a worker, or talking to your family member. They'll look up and they like, your voice is something no one's ever heard. Your aura, your charisma, your swagger, your style. Like people can, they sense that something is different about you, and that there's a goodness about you, and that's what they don't like, because they see everything that they have not become. And that's not to say that your journey is over. It's, for most of you, maybe it's far from over. For others of you, maybe you actually are very, very, very close to the end of your journey with God. For me, it's based on my discernment. I have a long way to go, and people, they know that, they sense that, that you're different, or that you're doing something that they're not, and they don't want to accept that, and that's when they try to steal who you are. And that doesn't just go for ordinary people that you interact with. It also goes for, very, very toxic individuals, like narcissists, people with people with sociopaths, but who haven't learned to handle it, like who haven't, learned how to deal with it in a healthy way. They'll try to, maybe come at you, and definitely not people with NPD, definitely people with ASPD, maybe. It's just like people who, who are trying to monitor you, and look over, just try to like walk up to you for no reason, and act like they're entitled to know everything about you. Like, if you remember a video I did a few weeks ago, I was at the library, and I was leaving the library, and this woman out of nowhere just like appeared right next to me, like entered my personal space, and was asking me which grocery store I work at. And I was being friendly, put a smile on my face. Oh, I work at the one over there, blah, blah, blah. And that wasn't good enough. And so she kept pressing and pressing, until I finally said, "Have a good day, ma'am," and walked away. And sometimes you have to do that. You just have to understand that they have no right to just, if someone asks you a question and you answer vaguely, and just like a cordial way, like just having a normal small talk, right? And the answer you give is not good enough for them, and they start to become irritated, that's a red flag to walk away, because it's deeper than that. They're not just trying to do small talk there. Um, if they truly respected you as a person, if they wanted to get to know you to a point where they really did respect you, they would take your words as they are, and understand that if you're not telling them where you work at or where you live at, then you don't want them to know. And okay, cool, let's keep it cordial and civil. But people who just keep pressing and pressing don't care about you. And so it's just things like that. They're like trying to just monitor you for no reason. They come up to you and try to figure out things about you, because they think they're entitled to know about you. And because they sense something is different about you, they want to steal your they want to see if they can get what you got, like not materially, but get your swagger and get your sauce, and try to take your blessing, I guess. Even if you don't feel blessed right now, they know that someone like God or Jesus has his hand over you, and that you're not the average Joe out here, and you're being really humble about it, and they know that, and they feel that, and they sense that, and they just want to know things about you. So know that who you are is really valuable, and people know that, and they will feel it, and they will sense it, and they will try to take it from you, and they will try to figure out things about you. And the second you start talking, you will instantly regret that you told them things. That is a sign, I think, because these people aren't genuine. They're not real like you are. So I'm gonna end the video off right here. Hope you all have a blessed day, and uh, stay safe, and just don't give up.